plus, okay, earning big. Now, I'm not just going to be speaking about working from anywhere. No, anybody can work from anywhere. Okay, yeah, but not just working from anywhere, also earning big in the industry, which is using AI and data skill to become globally employable. Yes. So there is a question I always ask myself every day. Yes, every day. This question I ask myself every day, which is, am I really in the right sense? I mean, am I really employable? I mean, have I been able to add value to myself? Yes, that is a question I want you to always ask yourself every morning. What value have you been able to add to yourself yesterday? What value have you been able to add to yourself today? And you being here, trust me, guys, you being here means that you are adding a value to yourself. So at the end of this session, you want to ask yourself that same question. What value have you been able to add to yourself today? And the answer is you being in this webinar. Yes, it is a value that you do not have to pay a dime for. Okay, it is a value that you do not have to pay a dime for, because I'm going to open your eyes to a lot of things. Okay, and I'm sure, okay, Joyce will also be opening our eyes to a lot of things. Okay, so using AI and data skills to become globally employable. All right, globally employable. We are going to be having this conversation. Just follow me closely, right? So at some time, I'm going to deviate from my slide, okay, and I'll still return back to my slide, okay. However, just grant me the permission. All right. So there's a question I would love to ask everybody here. And what is that question? Yes, the question is big. At the same time, it is a question you should ask yourself. Okay. Now, this is a question I also ask myself, okay, which is, what would your life look like? What would my life look like if my phone pays me 4.8 million steady, okay, instead of just costing you 480,000 naira? This is what I mean. Okay, this is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. All right, now you can get a phone, okay, of 200,000 naira, okay, 300,000 naira, 400, 500,000 naira, okay. And do you know, with that your phone, you can be earning times 10 of it, okay, while you are also sitting at the comfort of your home. Yes, while you are also sitting at the comfort of your home. So how would you feel if I tell you that, oh, your current earnings, that is for those that are already having a job? And don't forget, this is not just for those that are already having a job, also for those that do not have a job and they want to become employable in the job market. Okay, this job market is actually, getting tough. It is now the survival of the fittest. But there are some things you do, okay, to separate yourself from the shafts. Okay, there are some things you need to do. There are some strategic positioning you should make, okay, for you to stand out, for you to stand different. All of these are what we are going to be having conversation on as we are going. Okay, interesting how I read an article yesterday. Okay, I read an article yesterday. It was on Instagram. I was just scrolling down the streets of Instagram and I saw this post. Okay, is it from Night Ninja kind of? You know, it was like, oh, what is that thing? All these blogs. Oh, what is that thing that that you have done before, but but cost a lot of people their time? Then there is this HR expert, okay, that's posted, saying, oh, I've wasted a lot of people time. I have posted, so is Is it 1,800 jobs? Okay, yes. And they have about 8,000 people apply for the jobs, and they have not even hired up to 30 people for the past 6 years. Okay, now that's opened my eyes to a lot of things, which means there is more to applying for jobs. There is more to this job market. Okay, so what that simply means is, oh, okay, these guys are not just posting because they want to hire people, but because they want to hire talent. I'm going to come again. These guys are not just posting because they want to hire people, but they want to hire talent. So the question is, are you a talent? Yes. Are you a talent? Like, do you have what it takes for recruiters to see you even without, see, there is a point you will get to in this, in this job market, in this, industry where you do not have to apply for a job before you get a job. Guys, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? There is a point you position yourself, okay, to whereby you do not have to apply for a job before you get the job. Recruiters will reach out to you asking if you are available to take on a role. Yes, it's happened to me just last week. Are we together? Are you feeling me? Are you enjoying me? Are you feeling me? Are you enjoying me? Can I go on? Are we together? Are we together, guys? Are we together? I want to get your reaction. If you are with me, so if you are with me, just give me your reaction, okay? This is what I mean by giving me your reaction. Just give me your reaction. All right, just give me your reaction. If you are with me, all right, interesting, Lydia. Interesting, guys. Okay, so there is a point where you are going to get to, okay, and you, which means you do not have to apply. Like, you have already packaged yourself. Whatever they need, you have it. Okay, and this is what it means. You have a social presence. Okay, that is what is literally doing the advertisement for you. Okay, now I post on LinkedIn. Okay, but these days, I have not really been posting, but people post and they tag me to their posts. Okay, and that means that my own social presence is increasing. Okay, the last DM I got through LinkedIn, I don't even know how the person got to know me. The guy was just like, I can show you if you want me to show you, but I will not want to open my LinkedIn now. Okay, just like, oh, guy, are you, what's up, Pius? How are you doing? Are you available for a role? And all of these conversations. That is exactly the truth. Okay, but what I mean is, there is a position where you place yourself that you do not have to apply before it comes to you. And what do I mean? You have your social presence, okay, and that is exactly all of these things I am saying is what we are big at here at the analytics business. Okay, now not just a social presence, okay, you have your CV. Okay, CV is actually the list of everything. CV is the list of everything. Okay, you have your certificate. Certificate is also the list. Okay, the list of everything. Okay, now what is most important is what you have, okay, and how you can show that you have done it before. Yes, that is what recruiters want to see. Okay, now I have Joyce here and I am also here. Okay, myself and Joyce, we are applying for a job. Okay, I just finished a training and I have a certificate. And Joyce, on the other hand, okay, finished a training, has a certificate, and has a portfolio, which is showing that, oh, she has done so many projects on this before, which means that she is big on what you want her to do. Okay, now even things that are relevant to the organization. She has worked on similar projects before. So the question is, who are you going to hire? Hires that has just the certificate, or Joycey, okay, who has the certificate and even the portfolio. Who will you hire? Of course, you are going to hire her, okay, because there is no way I can convince you with just a certificate. I can go anywhere and get a certificate. Okay, just one or two courses online, I have the certificate. Okay, but I do not know, I do not have a project that shows. Okay, it's I have a lot of information I want to share with you, but I don't know which to put first. Okay, so as it is coming, okay, I'm just going to be disseminating to you. All right, I can remember, while I started my data AI journey, okay, it took me about 2 years for me to say I want to start applying for job, because every day I was studying, okay, and it seemed like I am not good enough. Okay, not until I entered a kind of session like this that boosting my confidence. That is also what we do here at the nine. So it is not just, this is not just about training. It's also about employability skills. How do you position yourself? How do you get in? How do you ace it? Okay, so all of those conversations are what we are going to be having. All right, so now the question is, your current earning, do you believe that you can be earning times 10 of it, like as of now? Yes, times 10 of it as of now. All you just want to do is leverage what you have. So it is not about hard work, it's about leverage. Guys, I'm going to come again with that. Okay, it is a nugget. I need you to put that somewhere. It is not about hard work, okay? It is about leverage. Guys, it is not about hard work, it is about leverage. What you have, how can you leverage it to get what you want? Yes, you have everything around you, okay? You have everything, you have a phone, you have a laptop, all right, you have internet. So what else do you have? It is about leverage. You have AI, okay, that you can consult for free. It is about leverage, guys. It is about leverage. It is about leverage. Okay, so before I'll bring Finch on board, all right, I will just run through what I have here in my slide. Okay, about analytics. Some of you will be like, oh, who is this? What is this organization? Of course, the analytics business is a leading e-platform, e-learning platform designed to help organizations. Okay, not just organizations, and also help individuals to empower, the skill that sets them, aside. Okay, that makes them important. Okay, the skills that people, organizations are looking for, the skills that companies, okay, are paying for. All right, that is what we do here at Ten Analytics Business. Okay, so we are focused on AI, data, HR, and software development. Okay, so with access to top quality courses across diverse disciplines, the analytics business addresses the continuous learning and development, of every individuals. Okay, of every individuals. So who is this guy that is speaking to you? Who is this guy that is speaking to you? Hi, I'm Pius by name. Okay, I am a data analyst with several years of experiences. Okay, I have been able to train, here and there. I have helped people secure jobs, gigs, home and abroad. I'm big on mentorship, and currently I am a senior data associate here at Ten Analytics Business. How many of you are excited to have me here? How many of you are excited? Nobody's clapping for me. How many of you are excited to have me here? How many of you are excited to have me here? Interesting. Okay, I'm also super excited to have you all here. All right, but then let's go back into why we are here. Okay, so after tonight, three things, after tonight. Okay, three things. One is you will be able to choose a career path that is springing up fast. Okay, you will be able to choose a career path that is springing up fast. Two is you are going to look into an exciting project. Okay, yes, we are going to look into an exciting project. And lastly, you will learn how to position yourself for success in the AI market. Okay, you will know, in fact, not just learn, you will know and learn, okay, how to position yourself for success in the AI market. Now, this AI market, I need to emphasize on this guy here, in the AI market, because there is a topic that is leading the internet. Okay, I mean, there is a conversation that is leading the internet as of yesterday, and I'm going to burst your bubbles, guys. I'm going to burst your bubbles before I'll bring Finch on board. Okay, Finch, are you here? Are you here? So I want to show you something very quickly. All right, now this AI job market, okay, it's something that you do not want to snooze on. There is a popular saying that what if you snooze, you do what? If you snooze, can somebody help me complete that? If you snooze, if you snooze on it, what do you do? If you snooze, you do what? Oh, you lose. Glory. Thank you. You lose. You don't want to lose on it. You don't want to lose on it because the world is now moving from hard work to AI. I want to show you something. Okay, I want to show you something. So I'm going to head to my browser right away. Okay, I'm going to head to my browser right away, and I want to visit Google. Okay, Google. I want to visit Google. Okay, you can see this is Google. Okay, this is Google. I want to search for something because there is an update I got as of yesterday. You're going to see it. Okay, I'm going to ask Google this question: what is the latest news on Meta downsizing? Okay, what is the latest news on Meta downsizing? Okay, what is the latest news on Meta down? How many of us knows Meta? Do you know Meta? You know Meta, right? Yes. Meta is a leading organization, leading company when it comes to social media. Okay, Meta own WhatsApp, Meta own Facebook, Meta own Instagram, Meta own Thread. We know Meta, right? How many of us knows Meta? We are familiar with Meta, right? And the owner of Meta is Zuckerberg. You are familiar with Mark Zuckerberg, right? Yes. So let us look into this news together. Okay, what is the latest news? News on Meta downsizing or Meta layoff. Now I'm searching Google and let us see. Let us see. Now this is it. I want to have the exact dates. I want to have the exact dates because this happened just yesterday. Okay, you can see now. As of late April 2026, this late April is just yesterday. Okay, you can see all of this news are 1 day ago, 2 hours ago, 1 day ago. You can't see anything above 2 days ago because this is just yesterday. Okay, this is just yesterday. Now, as of late April, yesterday, guys, yesterday, Meta is planning to lay off approximately 8,000 employees. Why? Okay, representing about 10% of its workforce. Okay, as part of a strategic shift. Guys, this is the word. As part of a strategic shift to invest heavily in artificial intelligence. So the question is, are you AI inclined? You are not AI inclined, sack letter. Are you AI inclined? You are not AI inclined, Take your pick two. Are you AI inclined? You're not AI inclined. Take your general market. Guys, are we together? 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 You're not AI inclined. Take your pick three. Okay, suspension. All of those things. That is meta. That is the late. You can check your phone. Okay, you can check your phone. Just go on Google. What is the latest news on Meta downsizing? What is the latest news on Meta layoff? You will see it. Okay, organizations are shifting from hard work. It's not about hard work. Okay, they are shifting from certificates. They are shifting from this and that to AI. Can you use AI? Is the question. Can you use AI? Is the question. How many of you are enjoying me? How many of you are enjoying me? Okay. How many of you are enjoying me? Please let's welcome Joyce on board. Hi Joyce. I'm giving you Bishop vibes. That's nice, marvelous. Okay, so hi Joyce. You're welcome. You're welcome here. You're welcome here. So Joyce is going to be walking us through an interesting project. Okay, Joyce, you want to introduce yourself and you can override my screen while I listen in. Okay, so Joyce is an amazing student of the analytics business. Okay. Let me just leave the intros to her. Okay, please help me give her a round of applause as she comes up and puts us through on one or two things. Thank you. Hello, Joyce. Are you having any issues sharing your screen or speaking to us? Hello, Joyce. Are you there? Okay, should I just go on? You can let me know once you are okay, your mic. All right. So can you fix that? Or maybe you exit and join in back, or you want to refresh, I mean reload. Okay, sorry. Let me work on that. Just a minute. Okay, hi Joyce.
Hi,
Yeah,
good evening, everyone.
yeah, good evening. How are you doing today?
Hope you can hear me now.
Yes, clearly. I can.
Hi, hi, everyone. My name is Joyce Finch, and I am one of you up until last week. So I had an amazing time with Ten Analytics, and it's such a privilege. I mean, it's a great honor to be here on this other side speaking, and I hope we are able to communicate and get everything done as soon as we are able to. So, yes, I just transitioned into tech, and it's I thought it was something, I thought it was going to be very difficult, but it turned out that it wasn't as difficult as I thought. And well, everything as in it just went, it transitioned properly, much more than I actually thought it would. And I just want to encourage you that if you're just trying to join tech, don't be scared. You're in very good hands. You're in safe hands, actually. And just make the best use of your time. Make sure you learn, ask your questions. Your instructors are there to hold you by the hand, and you'll have a great time. So I just want to show us quickly. I hope you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, let me see your. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, so I have worked different organizations, but when you get into AI, automation, tech, it just takes you to the next level, really. So I just want to show us what is possible, with AI and automation, either as a BA, PM, or in whatever field that you are or that you're learning. This is something that we can build. It's an automation of a new client registration form. That means for either a startup or an existing organization, or any form of organization. You have people who either come to your website or who want to contact you through whatever model that you have out there. You can actually automate the responses that come in. You don't have to be the one to, once they contact you, you don't have to physically go and send an email, to say, oh, we got your contact, or to do a follow-up with your with your new clients. I mean, you can actually automate the process. So without further ado, let's just get into it. We're going to be using N8N for the automation, and it's very, very easy. I hope you have your N8N. Even if you have not gotten into N8N or the use of N8N, it's actually very, very easy. So let's cut to the chase. To start up this automation, once you open your N8N app or online, I'm actually using the web version. You come here and you open a new workflow. So you click on this plus sign to your left. Once you do that, you see workflow, and then you personalize, click on personal. And once you do that, you come to this stage where you see either add first step or build with AI. I would do, for today's presentation, we'll be using the add first step, which is you actually generating it by yourself. So you know that for every good workflow, you have to have a trigger, all right? So once you click on this plus sign on the add first step, or you come to this one to the top right corner, that's where you add all your nodes. Your nodes are those things that help your automation to work seamlessly. And so because we are for this particular presentation, we want to use a form such that your new clients or your potential clients would fill a form. You would generate the form online, and then you tie it up to your Gmail to send it off to them. I'm just going to show us, like you see, I already have one. I just want to show us how to go about it. So here you just say forms. By typing the search from the search box, just type forms. You don't even need to finish typing it. Form. You see your
Hello, madam. I think your screen is off.
Say that again.
Your screen is off.
Hello, CB.
No, it's not off. It's your network.
All right, cool. So if you want to, Isaac, you want to exit and join in back very quickly, okay?
Can you see me now?
It is your network. Yeah, we can see your screen. Go on, please, Joyce.
Okay. Sorry for the breaking transmission. So once you get that, so we are back here, N8N forms. I hope you knew how I got to this point. Do you know how I got to this point? Okay, thank you. Thanks for the reaction. All right, so you click on, because it's new, it's a new form. So you click on new N8N form event. And once you do that, you would get onto this point where you have the ability to customize your form. Now the default setting is that it will land on the test URL. Excuse me.
Miss Joyce, you are muted, please.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Go on,
Thank
please.
you.
Thank you. So please,
All
before
right.
you go on, Joyce, before you go on,
Okay.
all right. I want to encourage every one of us, okay, as much as possible to fill the attendance form. Okay, please ensure you fill the attendance form so that you can get the recording to this session. Okay, so as you do not miss anything. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll just continue. So the default setting will be that it will land on the test URL. The test URL means you are the only person that can actually access the form. No third party can fill or access the form. But once you're done filling the form, you can turn it on to the production URL. Thereby, you can copy this URL and send to anyone who is going to fill the form, or you place it on your website or on any platform where you want people to be able to contact to fill the form. So the next thing, we'll start setting up the form. So you have the authentication. So you just leave it as none. Your form title, what do you want the form to be called? Like we said, new onboarding registration. You could call it anything that you would like. And the description, what will they see as the purpose for the form? So if you are a hippie person, you could, or if you're a professional person, the tone that you like to use would show in here. So we love to know you. I don't like a boring description. Or you could say, help us to know you. That will be the title of the form. And like every form, you know, you want to use to gather information from your client. So what would the form fields, what would they be? In order to put the form fields such as the name, the email, the contact, you just come to this point and say add elements. And in adding the elements, you will decide, this says what is your name. So what will the label of that field be? Let's say name, and what type? It will be a text input, because it will be alphabet. And then you click on the attributes, because you want them to actually fill that portion out. You come to add attributes, and then you select required field. When you say required field, that means it's a most attempted field. And once you do that, you come here again, come back to the add elements, and then you continue adding as much elements as you want, maybe email, and then you come again and say, okay, I want the email to be an email. That's kind of text that you want imputed in there. And then you continue until you fill every form element, like the name, the email address, the telephone number, and stuff like that. And then you keep coming to the attributes to select what kind of attributes you want it to be. For email, for a phone number, of course, it will be phone number, all right? And then you decide whether you want to make it a compulsory field or not. And once you're done, I'd like you to also come here and say append, init, and attributions. What that implies is, now when they get the email, at the end of the email, they will see something that says this email was generated using anything. Now that doesn't look or sound professional once it's sent out to your client. So you come here, and once you select on the add options, it will show. Let me take it off. Let me delete it and add it again. Once you click on add options, you see append anything attributions, it will automatically come toggle that's turned on. So you just turn it off so that it doesn't show. But I'll leave it on so that you see how it can affect your how it shows in your email to your client. So we come here and say execute. Now it has executed, and it's showing the form. But because I want you to also, I don't know if I can share the published version with you, so you get to see what it's like. I don't know if you can see the form. Can you see the onboarding form? Please, can I get a reaction if you can see the onboarding, the form as it is?
I
So
just
once the employee, hi,
okay. So can everybody see the form? It seems like you're not sharing your entire screen. Okay, so the form is actually supposed to be very visible. Can you consider
I can't
sharing
get
the
a
entire?
reaction. Is something there? Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so we get back to it. So in order to save time, I'll come back to the one that's already been filled, which is right here. So that's how we got that form filled. And once you are done and the client fills the form, you can now add your, sorry, not, so I take that back. Once you have completed the automation or the setting up of your form, all right, and once that is done, you step out and then you come in here. And then you add from here, you add your Gmail note. So what you do is from this part, all right, you come here and say Gmail. Gmail. Once you click on Gmail, it will show more drop down. You come and say send. The reason why you're using the send option is because, as you can see, once I typed on Gmail, you have, I mean, countless activities or actions you can do with the Gmail node. So you have to be very specific. This one, we're choosing the send message because we want to send messages to the people who have filled the form to say, oh, we have received your form, and these are the informations we like you to fill. So you type your send message and you click on that. Once you click on that, it shows just the way it is here. Now, in order to automate the Gmail node, you also have to come in here and then you click on your credentials. Your credentials simply says enables N8N to connect to the email address that you choose to communicate with your clients once you receive the filled forms. In case you're not familiar with N8N, you have to tie that in and need to authenticate your Gmail. You just come here and then because I've connected already, but once you click, let me go back. Once you click on this, you say create new credentials. Once you click on create new credentials, it takes you to this point. And then, I mean, it's so much easy if you can connect using your Google Google email. So what you just do is you click on sign in with Google. It's supposed to be like an auto sign in. Then you select, I have multiple Gmail accounts. So you select the one you want to use. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing. Okay, so let me show you. I want you to see what I'm doing so that it's not, Let me share that particular part with you. My forms. Okay. So once you click on the sign in with Google, what you get to see is to select the form, the email address you want to use to connect to N8N. And once you do that, like I selected this one. I mean, I have different Gmail accounts. So you have to give it access, all right, to send, review emails, and read emails. So you click on connect or continue, and once that is done, you save, and then you step out of there. Once that means you've connected your Gmail account to your N8N. And for the resource, you leave it at message because it's a
Hi,
message you
Jace.
want to send.
Hi, Jace. Please,
Yes,
we can't see
please.
your screen anymore.
You can't hear me?
We can't see your screen anymore.
Oh, you're right. Okay, thanks for calling me back. I was going. Okay. Just a minute.
So, Joyce, I was thinking you can share your entire screen. Is it possible?
My entire screen.
Yeah.
No, I have
Do you want?
different things.
Oh, okay,
No, I
okay,
have
cool,
different
cool.
things. Yeah,
I understand. That's very cool too. Thank you.
no problem. All right. So, sorry. So now the from here, the credential is already connected. That means the Gmail is already connected to N8N, and then the resource. On the resource, you leave it at message. Because you're sending a message, and the operation is send, which means once the trigger, which is the form, is filled out, Gmail should send the Gmail node should send the message. Now, what appears would be that you come to two. Now, ordinarily, because you would receive, I mean, like 200 or more emails, hopefully by God's grace, as that's new clients filling forms, about 200, 1,000. It could be 200 people per day, trying to get in touch with you, and you want to respond to them. The whole reason why you're automating your emails is just so that, they get a response as soon as they fill the forms or as soon as you plan. So because already fill the form out. You come here. We've already executed the form. Once you've done that, you come here to your input section, and then you pick on this. I hope you can see it, and put it in the two. That's, the email. It's supposed to be the email. Who are you sending the email to? So you copy the email and put it in the two section, in the two field. That's, you're sending this email to this person. The way you have done it now, you're not going to be putting the emails. So as long as they fill the form, it triggers the email, and then the email picks the email address and then assigns it to it automatically. Your subject, I said, welcome to XYZ. You could call it welcome to your organization, or to whatever the subject you want per time. The email type is HTML. Make sure it's HTML so that it's readable. Then the body of the message, I already done a preset here. So we could just do it all over again. So just so you see it. Now, the email we want to send is, hello, whoever fills the form, welcome to our company. We are glad that you showed interest in our organization. I hope you can see it. We are glad you showed interest in our organization, and we would like to contact you using the email address that you have filled and the phone number. So that is the body of the email, right? So in order to make it, to automate it, which is why we are here in the first place. So instead of having to pick up name, insert the name, come here, pick up the email, pick up the phone number, you just simply say hello, and the next thing will be the name of the person that filled the form. So you pick it from your input section and drag and drop it in that space. And then welcome to XYZ. We are glad you are interested in our offerings. We would like to contact you using the email address you've dropped. So you come here and just drag and drop the email. So whatever the email is, it will pick it up. And then the phone number, you come here and just drag and drop the phone number. The JSON, I have it in schema anyways, but it will show in JSON. Once you do that, now this is on this result side is how it's going to show. So hello, hello, it will show the name and all of that. So we'll just step out and execute the code, execute the step. And so now, can you see my, okay, I have to show you what the form looks like now.
Okay, that's amazing, Joyce. So while you are showing us what the form looks like, is it possible we also get to fill the form so we can
Yes,
get
it's
the
very
automated response?
that's very possible. Okay, so let's go back to the form. So I'll come here. Like I said, we have the hold on. I want to send you the URL. Okay, I'd already told it to execute. So hold on. You see it's spooling here. I'd already told it to execute. So until it's done, it will not take any other command. So we just have to hold on a bit. Or I just send you the new workflow. Okay, so it's okay now. You see it's done spooling. So now I can put it in production, and then I can copy this and send it to, let me put it up in the chat box. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see the form?
Yes, we can see the form. Okay.
Okay, so
That
once you
is
click
amazing.
on it, you'll be able to say that again.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to encourage every one of us to fill the form and let's test this out. Okay. So Joyce, you have really done a fantastic job. Okay. Is there anything you want to say to us so I can actually share my screen and also fill the form and let's see if I will get a response. Okay. So is there anything you want to say on the final notes? You have done so well.
I mean, these are things I couldn't do in like less than 2 months ago. I just used to know that I saw things like this, and until I got to 10 Analytics, and I mean, I did this and even greater, much more difficult automations in my field, which is project management. There are a lot other things you would learn. Just make sure that you follow through, show up, and task your instructor very much, and you will do well. Thank you, everybody.
Amazing. Please help me throw some flowers to her. Help me throw some flowers to her. Give her some flowers, please. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. So I don't know if anyone has filled the form, but I want to share my screen while I fill the form. So Joyce, sincerely, this is an amazing, walkthrough. I must really commend you, and your instructor did a fantastic job. Okay, so that is great. Okay, that is great. So let me see. Let me share my screen. I'm just going to pick the form up. Okay, from the chat box here. Let me fill the form. I'm going to fill this form. Okay, I hope everybody can see my screen. So problem loading form. This usually occurs when it's serving workflow serving. This form is deactivated and no longer exists. So have you published? Have you been able to publish?
Okay, let me go check if I've published it.
Okay,
Oh,
please
okay.
do.
All right, it's published now.
Okay,
Okay, it's published now.
cool. Okay, I'm still having the same response here.
And you could just either refresh or you want to refresh?
Yeah, I have. Okay, so do you want to show us the form from your hand? I guess it is still publishing. Okay, it is still publishing. Maybe it has not been able to publish completely, but you can just show us from your hand and show us the results as well. Okay, maybe you can use somebody's name while you use your own email. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay.
All right.
Somebody's name.
Like you can just inspire us as name, okay, why you use your own email, because you will be the one to get the response, right? Do you get it?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. So you can just bring up your screen again. So sorry for that.
No, not a problem. Okay, so I'll share my screen one more time and I'll share the form. Please let me know when you get to see the form.
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. All right, so I'm so sorry, please. Okay, I see that. Okay, so I see what happened. I'd opened it several times, and so it has different um okay.
Okay, are you fixing that? Can't see your screen anymore.
Yes, I'm trying to. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, can you see it now?
Um, yeah, it's up now. Yes, it is up.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, so do you want to fill the form, right?
Yes.
Okay, go on, please.
All right. So here is the form. This is a test version for your form. I tried to put it in production. So let me say Pius, the company name XYZ, the email address.
Sorry,
Let's say
can you use
my,
analytics instead of XYZ?
okay, no
Thank you.
problem. 10 analytics
Yeah,
business.
cool.
And the email address would be, let's just use my email address. And then the phone number. So you can see that because I made this one's compulsory, that's why you have the asterisks. I did not do anyone that did not show. That was not compulsory, so I didn't have anyone to show you. So I come to my email address. I come to my email rather. I'll have to show my email. Please let me know when you see it.
Yes, it's up.
Um,
Okay, so just a minute. I guess that is still coming up.
yeah, it's coming up. I can see it's still spooling. I guess it's the network, really.
Okay, so while that is actually coming up, okay, so as we can maximize our time, okay, so I'm just going to give you a very quick overview of what Joyce has built. Okay, that is an N8N project. So basically, she built a workflow which is an automation, okay, that helps companies get onboarded faster, do a whole lot of things. So in fact, I was training today, and I was having a conversation with some of my students, and I asked them a question like, oh, if you would want to do something like, automate a task, that is, there is something you do on a daily basis, what task would you want to automate? I got a lot of responses. Okay, some of them said, oh, making money while they are sleeping, of course it is possible. Okay, some of them says, posting on LinkedIn at exactly 4 p.m. Some of them says, oh, reconciliation, some of them says, oh, sourcing data from different sources and, putting it into a particular domain. And this is me telling you that irrespective of what you are doing, okay, AI automation cuts it, because there is always something you are doing every day, or there is always something you want to do, okay, or there is always something that a company wants to do that we help them save time. Why not build this project, show it to the organization, and you get onboarded? So it is not just about applying, it's about cutting it for them. All right, cutting it for them, provide a solution for them, and it will make them to help them thrive in their businesses. So here is what Joyce has been able to work on for us. This is just two notes. We have automation that can be so complex than this. Okay, now the interesting thing is you do not have to stress yourself. All right, hi Joyce, can you go to the N8N beta, N8N beta AI there? Your screen is
Okay,
still up,
and
right?
come on. So I just wanted to quickly show the email that arrived. So
Cool.
that's the email. You see, it just came in at, it actually came in a few minutes ago. It says, hello, Joy, welcome to, that's the body of the email. All right. And so yeah, that's it. Get sent to all your clients as soon as the form is filled. There are other processes, other automations you could wait for like 1 week, a day, few hours before the email gets sent. But this is just a simple workflow. Okay, Pius, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was going to say this is actually interesting. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Right, this is very, very interesting. Okay, so thank you so much. So, how many of you would like to build projects like this? All right, it is not just about automation only. All right, you want to analyze the data sets, use AI to analyze the data sets. Okay, you can literally do anything, at any point. Okay, anything at any point. So just very quickly, I'm going to share my screen so and I will show you something in N8N. Okay. Thank you so much, Joyce. You can just hang on, all right, while I share my screen. Okay. Yeah. So I hope we
Okay.
can all see my screen. Can everybody see my screen? It's coming up. I'm going to share my entire screen very quickly. Okay. So this is where AI cuts it for you. You don't even have to design from scratch. Okay, you do not have to design from scratch. I'm going to head into my N8N now, and I would love to show you something. This is an automation I was building today. Okay, but then I want to create another one. I'll create a new workflow, then personal. This is N8N that can be used to build automations. Okay, I can build with AI. All right, I can build with AI. So building with AI, I can just give it a prompt and tell it what I want to achieve. Okay, I can say build me a workflow, okay, that helps in customer onboarding, okay, onboarding, okay, where customer fills a form and gets automated WhatsApp response. Okay, so you can see I have passed this into N8N AI, and it is going to come up with that workflow for me and just few configurations, and I am entirely done. Okay, in less than 5 minutes. Yes, so you can see it is working on it. Let's just give it some time. It's going to work on it, and it is going to give me my desired results. It will give me my desired results. So let's take a look at it. It is coming up. Okay, now you can see what I have here. Okay, now you can see what I have here. So this is N8N. Okay, whereby the customer fills the form, it stores the form inside customer's data. Then, it sends a confirmation WhatsApp message to the customer. Guys, does this make sense at all? So basically, we have different programs. I mean, series of programs we offer here at the Analytics Business. Okay, and we have AI for corporate, and that is exactly why you are here. Okay, I can analyze my data, okay, with AI. I can do a whole lot of things with AI. You are a project manager, you are a business oriented person, you are an HR expert. What you want to do is you want to leverage AI on what you do. And this is exactly what recruiters are looking for now. Okay, they are looking for now. Okay, so let me just quickly run through my slide. All right, and just like I said earlier, okay, you can see the job market is no longer rewarding effort. It is rewarding leverage. Okay, it is rewarding leverage. All of these are news regarding Meta, and trust me, this was November 14, 2025, and yesterday there is another news coming up on downsizing. Okay, the world is moving from just technicality, just what you can do to how you can actually leverage AI on what you do. Okay, on what you do. So basically, it is not just about certificate, it is about the projects. Now you can see Joyce with our projects. Okay, if I am applying for a job alongside Joyce, who will they hire? I have just my certificate, but Joyce can walk us through the project she has been able to build that also resonates with the solution the organization wants. Of course, the hires will go to Joyce. That is exactly how it works here. Okay, that is exactly how it works here. So just very quickly, I am going to show you, okay, the career paths we actually offer here at Tenalytics Business. Okay, so basically, all right, we offer, you know, so many, but for AI corporates, okay, AI corporates, generative AI in HR analytics, where you analyze HR data, you know, understand HR KPIs, you know, how HR things, how they make decisions on data. Okay, you know, getting to look into attrition, getting to look into onboarding, you know, how to hire talent, how to use your data to make sense in the HR world. Okay, in the HR world, that is exactly how it works. Okay, that is exactly how it works. All right. So we also have generative AI for data analytics, which is analyzing data using AI. I would have loved to show you some interesting stuffs that I built using AI. Under 5 minutes, you can design a dashboard. Under 5 minutes, you can design a dashboard. Okay. We also have generative AI for business analysis and project management. All of these are under AI for corporates. Okay, AI for corporates. In fact, we have some others, okay, which is vibe coding. All right, you want to be a software developer, you want to build an app without writing a code. I mean, without writing a single code. Okay, that is what we do here at Tenalytics Business. We will help you. In fact, you can even monetize those softwares that you are building. Okay, those softwares you see on Google Play Store, on App Store, all right, they are monetized. You can also monetize it without writing a single line of code. Without writing a single line of code. Okay, so all of these are what we do here. And of course, it is not just about training, it's also about, you know, employability skills. Okay, employability skills. Okay, Upwork optimization, CV revamping, LinkedIn optimization, how to navigate the job market, how to prepare for interview, job reference letters, on the job support, and so many more. How many of you are interested in this? Like, I want you to just put in the chat box, do you want to be an automation expert just like Joyce? Okay, you can literally automate anything. Just find the problem and you have the solution to it by automating the workflow. Okay, or you are looking towards the angle of data analytics. Okay, data analytics. Yes, I learned, you know, technical skills, you know, Power BI, Tableau, you know, mention them, SQL, and all of those things. But now it is not about your it is not about your functions. It's not just about your DAX. Okay, all of this is what we speak, the language you speak in the data analytics aspect of things. Okay, it is not just about, you know, your selects, your, you know, go to your group by and all of those things. It's about how you can leverage AI on what you need to do. Okay, on what you need to do. So guys, this is a question for all. Okay, what skill, I mean, what skill do you think resonates with you? Okay, generative AI for HR, generative AI for data analytics, AI automation. Okay, building processes, building workflows, helping organizations find solutions that make it easier, faster, better for them to act. Okay, and the likes. Okay, or vibe coding. So which are you interested in? So of course, so many of you are waiting for, oh, what is the cost? Okay, it is very cheap, less expensive compared to the worth, okay, of it. So at the moment, we have testimonies of different people. You can see Pavel, a teacher, okay. You can see, Bukola. You can see so many of them here. These are some testimonies that are given by some of the students. For some of us that joined in, you will see, video recording on some students appreciating Tenalytics business, their instructor, on how they are shaping their lives. Okay, so guys, it is not just about, it is not just about technical skill. It is not just about hard work. It's about leverage and smart work, and it makes you relevant in the job market. Sincerely, there is no recruiter that will see you building, brilliant automations and will say no, oh, they are going to turn you down. So many of us apply for jobs on a daily, and we are getting rejection emails on a daily. There is something you are not doing. Okay, which are the employability skills we bring? Optimizing your CV, optimizing your LinkedIn, providing you with jobs. Okay, doing a whole lot of things. Okay, doing a whole lot of other things. Okay, helping you to ace interviews, preparing you for the interviews, and so many more. All right, and so many more. All of these are testimonies. Okay, all of these are testimonials. All of these are testimonials. All right, and you can see this is what you actually get. Okay, 8 weeks of training, weekly mentorship, capstone hackathon, CV review and revamp, LinkedIn optimization, Upwork profile setup, interview preparation, job reference letter, on the job support. And also you will get a certificate, which is ACTD accreditation, accredited certificate, alumni community, and also Tuesday supports where you ask questions. Okay, and you have access, lifetime access to your classes. All classes are recorded, and this is the real value, 980,000. But that is not the price you get to pay. Okay, the price you get to pay is just this. Okay, the whole of the packages cost 980,000 naira, but you don't have to pay that. Okay, our normal price is 250,000. Okay, but you do not even have to pay the normal price. All right, now this is the bonus you have because you are right here in my session. All right, yeah, you can pay in instrumentals, you can also pay one time, but there's something I want you to do now, which is securing your slot. Okay, because basically I just want I booked for 5 slots. Okay, which means, oh, I have 5 people and I am booking for tonight. Okay, pending on when the slots will be available again. All right, pending on when the slots will be available. But let's have this conversation. What program do you think you are interested in? Put that in the chat box. Yes, which do you think you are interested in? AI automation, generative AI for HR, generative AI for data analytics, okay, generative AI for project management and business analysis. All right, which are you interested in? So I'm going through the chat box. Okay, is NA10 better than Claude? Yeah, NA10 and Claude, they are 2 different tools. Okay, Claude is a RAG system that is used to ask any question and come up with solution. NA10 is strictly for automation. Okay, it's strictly for automation. Do you get that? Sade, did you get that? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? So what program are you interested in? Which of these are you interested in? All right, which of these are you interested in? So you just want to pay 50,000 naira, all right, to secure your slot. So the big question is, do you want this to slip this time? Like, do you want this opportunity to slip this time? Do you want this opportunity to slip this time? You can earn big, you can work from the comforts of your home, you can do, you can work on personal projects, work for organizations, okay, earn in dollars, and 10 times, and 10 times, than your current earnings. All of these are the big picture of it. Okay, and you can just invest in yourself with 120,000 naira now. Okay, so paying installments, secure your slots with 50,000. You can also send me a DM. Okay, do you want me to provide my number to you so that you can also send me a DM if you would want to contact me? So I want to hear from some few people. Okay, I want to hear from some few people. Okay, you want to secure your slots. Here is the account details showing on your screen. Here is the account details showing on your screen. Okay, so here is the account details showing on your screen. Sorry, I do not have the account details here. Okay, I'll bring that up to you. You would have that in your chat box. You can see that in the chat box. Exactly. You can see Tolulope puts that in the chat box now. Thank you so much. So that is the account details. Secure your slots and let's take the conversation. Then you'll be added to your class. Now, the next class is starting 9th of May. Okay? 9th of May. And trust me, you do not want this opportunity to sleep off. Okay? You do not want to snooze on this. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. So you do not want to snooze. You do not want to snooze on this. Okay? Are we together, guys? Are we together? So you want to ask me any question, put up your hand, I call on you, and I can help you get clarity to any question you want to ask me. Okay, any question you want to ask me. All right, Joyce, it's really, really amazing to have you in this session. Thank you so much for the walkthrough. They are really detailed, and I appreciate every of your commitment. Okay, thank you. And Tenalytics Business is glad to have you, and is glad to have you. Okay, it's glad to have you. All right, so
Thank you.
yeah, so hi Abiodun Adamu Temitope Adegoke, what's up? Oluhedi Ant, what's up? Ikechukwu Lydia Moluwatife Martins, what's up, Martins? Hi, Martins, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, so Abiodun, can you mute? Can we have a conversation? Okay, with the accounts. Okay, all right, cool. So let's have this conversation, guys. Adamu is having challenge with account network. So let me give you my number. You can hit me up here. Okay, you can hit me up here. All right. Just a minute. So you can just hit me up here, and Tolulope is also responding to you. Okay, so you can also send me a DM, and we'll look for another means, to the payment. All right. Yeah. Thank you. It's actually makes sense that you are securing this lot, and trust me, you are definitely going to get value for it in the next 8 weeks. Just 8 weeks. Okay, just 8 weeks, and you will be like Joyce coming up, speaking to people and saying, "Oh, the last 8 weeks, this is where I was. I do not know how to do anything, and now I can build a solution for an organization." Okay, that is exactly how it works. Okay, so I should pin you on this bonanza. All right. So just give me a DM, Adamu. Okay. Yeah, Abiodun, you want more conversation, right? So just take my number and we can continue from there. Okay. So Martin, what's up? Martin, I want to hear from you. So my number is 09059390119. I'm putting that in the chat box. Okay. Yeah. So you can also eat up Tolulope. You can also eat up Tolulope. All right, and she would also bring you on speed on that. Okay, should bring your speed on that. All right. So how many slots do I have now? I think 2 is taken already. 2 is taken already. I have 3 left. I have 3 left. I have 3 left. I have 3 left. Lydia, what's up? Does it look like something you would enjoy? Of course, I know you would enjoy it. Okay? But trust me, you do not want to snooze on this. You do not want to snooze on this. Okay? You do not want to snooze on this. Okay? You do not want to snooze on this. All right. Hi, Isaac. Hello, Isaac. What's up? Okay, so I think I am getting a DM already. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I think another slot is gone. Interesting. So I have just two more slots. Who is securing the rest of the 2 slots? Yes, who is securing the rest of the slots I have? All right. So this means that, guys, you do not pay the whole of the 150. Okay, send me a DM and you do not have to pay the whole of the 150. Okay, so okay, there's something in the chat box now. I am going to reach Tulu. I am actually a runaway student of 1096DA. I succeeded in getting new laptop. All right, Martins, that's really nice. That's really nice. Okay, so, hi Hedy, have you sent me a DM? Hello Hedy, have you sent me a DM? Please do. All right, please do. Okay, please do. All right, and as I hope you have also filled the form. Okay, I hope you have also filled the form. Abiodun, I'm waiting for your DM. Okay, Adamu, yeah, your DM. Then Hedy, you can also give me a DM, please. Okay, so okay, interesting, Martins. Interesting, Martins. So just give me a DM, and we can also, continue from there. Feel free to ask me any question. It is not just about, feel free to also ask me any question if you have any question from me. So do we have anyone with any question for me before we draw the curtain here? Yeah. So anyone with any question before we draw the curtain here? Okay. That is nice. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Okay, I am sure this slot is really going down. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for joining in once again. Joyce, I cannot thank you enough. Okay, it is an amazing session with you. I enjoyed every bit of this session. Okay, just ensure you fill the form, you get the recordings, you get the materials that I use. Okay, and you get everything. Okay, you get everything. All right, so cheers, guys, and until next time, guys. Bye for now. So if you have any question for me, I am still here in case you have any question for me. All right.